I'm going to show you how to beat Bo Magus in Wuchang Fallen Feathers, level 81, my stats will be at the end. Straight away you can run up behind her and hit her twice with 2 light attack combos to get might, and then press your heavy with a backstab. So it staggers her, getting your light attack combos, and that does a lot of damage. So that's basically the sword scent skill and the wind force skill on the longsword tree. With wind force you don't have to wait for the heavy to charge up, you just press it. Now look at her health bar, it's nearly half already. We just need to do that backstab 3 more times and she's done. The 3 benedicts I'm using combined together greatly enhances the backstab. When she starts glowing, floating up in the air, you can't do any damage on her, so just back away. When the sword hits the ground, start spamming the dodge towards her to close the gap. There's a good chance you'll miss the blast, and that way you'll have a time to get up behind her and do another backstab with the wind force, provided that you do have might down the bottom left there. Be careful when she waves her hand and it turns blue, and then the staff turns blue, she'll slam it on the ground. She does it 3 times, does a big area effect. Now when she's in this bubble, you can't do any damage to her, you just have to keep hitting the bubble to deplete that shield to disappear. Now she's floating up in the air again, so she's going to do that move where she summons a big sword again. So again, just back away, she'll summon that big sword again, and when it hits the ground, start spamming that dodge towards her to close that distance in on her. And there's a good chance you'll miss that blast again. And again, you'll have a chance to run up behind her and do a backstab if she wasn't in that bubble. Now she'll bring up the big sword, so just dodge those swings. When it's about to swing towards you, she'll arc it right back and it slows down a bit, and that's when you know she's about to swing it to dodge. Some other moves to look out for is when she summons skeletons on the ground, they'll grab you and you get caught up in it. And there's another one where she can summon one of those big giants with a big long staff that'll swing them right around. You may have encountered them already in this area of the game. But all I'm trying to do here is wait for her to finish her combos and get in a backstab, but first we need to get rid of that shield. So there we go, we've destroyed the shield. Look out for those projectiles, you can just easily dodge them, and we've got in another backstab. So provided you have the might down the bottom left there, press the heavy to get in that backstab, and she's done. Now stick around for my stats, I'll show you what makes this work for the damage you can do. Okay, so I'm using the lashing whip. Pick armor that's resilient to feathers and some physical. They're the tokens, and there you go. If you're using 3 benedicts with the impale ability on them, all 3 combined greatly enhances the backstab. That's how we're doing a lot of damage. These are my needles, acupoints, and now next is the skill tree. And again, this is the benedicts, of course, using all 3 with that little icon that shows it's got the impale feature on it. Boosts the backstab. Now this is the skill tree, but I've just mainly focused on the sword saint and the wind force. Good luck.